I'm gonna put some lotion on. How did I know that was gonna happen? My hands have just been so dry. Damn, baby. Okay. Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arisha. I talk about emotional, mental, and spiritual wellness and all things related. I have been gone for a minute. This video really isn't about anything. I have some topics that I wanted to... No. I have some topics lined up for y'all that I want to talk about. But girly. Two things. Why I haven't posted the topic. Because it's hard. It is hard to post on here. I just was talking about this. It is hard to post on here for me personally, because I like to take my time and do things with intention and do things like make it look good, make it feel good, like just put time and care into stuff. And that's what I've been wanting to do with my topics and everything. And I want to say I just haven't had the time, but that's not true. It's just been hard to do that. Like, it's just been hard. So this is not one of those videos. I'm just on here to talk, chat with y'all. I haven't posted in a while, and I want to post and just give some updates. But I do have topics that I want to address with y'all. But sometimes when you're learning the lessons in real time, baby, I can't always talk about it. So I don't know if I'm gonna have it all like cookie cutter for y'all, but I'm definitely gonna bring the topics back around. But yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard to post. So that's why I was like, let me just go ahead, put something up so that my channel doesn't look abandoned, because it's not. I think about this all the time. I think about, like, I don't want to say like every day, because that would be a lie. But all the time I'm thinking about like stuff that's relevant that I want to talk about. How am I gonna... And honestly, I've been thinking about like posting to other social media platforms. Like, I made a Twitch because I was like, well, maybe I would like that better, since I'm having a hard time like orchestrating everything perfectly. Like, maybe just doing the Twitch, just chatting would be better. But no, I did not like Twitch. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't think it's my platform. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm just gonna post a video, chatting, catching up, whatever, giving y'all a little update on what I can give an update about. And yeah, the second reason why I haven't posted in a while is because, baby girl, I have been HEALING healing. I have been doing the work. I wish I could yell. I mean, I can yell, but I just need y'all to understand. I've been working. Seriously. Fighting. My face. Is it hard? My birthday's coming up. Yes, girl, my birthday's coming up. I can't believe it. That's what really has inspired me to feel like, okay, it's another year around the sun. And oh my gosh, if I look at my life a year ago, I have made some amazing progress. But it's been different for me because this time around, the progress is low and slow and consistent. And that is something I really am not used to. It's nothing that I've really ever experienced before. So it has been difficult in that regard because I'm just like, what is this? Hurry up. Let's go. But no, like, I could say, like, after almost a solid year of experiencing this speed of growth and flow and progress, I can say I'm used to it now, and I'm starting to realize, like, okay, this is the speed at which God moves. Y'all know I was gonna talk about God. Like, y'all knew I was gonna talk about God. Before this, it was always like, oh my gosh, I'm not about to cry. It was just always so quick. Like, you know how they talk about gifted students? Like, I was a gifted student in elementary school, so I would get things quick, except for math. That was the only thing I did not like get super fast, but I would get it eventually. And I was actually really good at math in college, surprisingly. I don't know. I just thankfully always had really good professors in college. But hold on. Oh, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't whatever. But yeah, I just always had good professors in college. And so yeah, I was really good at math in college. But in elementary school, baby, I used to cry. Like, my mom always tells this story about when I used to do, did y'all have to do, oh my gosh, am I gonna like age myself? Did y'all have to do those 1 minute timetables? In like 3rd grade? Girl, I used to cry. I used to cry because either I was getting them wrong or I couldn't do it in a minute. And it's just like everything throughout elementary school, middle school, probably up until high school. And even in high school, I still was pretty good. Like, throughout high school, I could get it. But in elementary school and middle school, it was like I did not have to try at anything. Like, if I'm trying, more than likely this is not my thing. Like, I'm not good at it. Because other than that, it was, girl, natural talent. Like, amazing. I'm amazing at it, and I don't know why. So yeah, that's how everything has always been for me. And then, you know, it wasn't as quick. Like I said, high school, you know what I'm saying? I think you actually start to, I feel like high school is when I actually started to learn things. And then college, you know, college turns everybody's life upside down as far as learning. But yeah, learning, growing, that kind of thing, progressing. Girl. And then even in college, I could figure out how to slide by. Like, I'm not gonna say I was making like C's or anything, because I had a pretty good grade point average, but I was making somehow I was making bare minimum A's. Like, if that's even a thing. Like, I don't know. I just knew I could just pick up. Like, after a few lectures, that's one thing. Go to your classes. If you're in college, attend your classes. Because all it took was maybe going to class regularly for like at least 3-4 weeks. By then, I can pick up what that specific professor is looking for, and then I just put that in my assignments, and boom, A. Like, it wasn't hard. And then you do that for the tests too. Like, the stuff that the professor is emphasizing, that's the stuff that you focus on. And most of the time they give you a study guide. So it just, girl, like, shit just never used to be so, like, I never had to, like, really try at anything. And all this time, God has been watching me do all of that. And he was like, okay, yeah, now it's time for you to slow down. You've been living life on easy mode. And we need to uproot all of that, all those bad habits you've picked up over the years that has gotten you through, that has gotten you by, and has made you believe certain things about yourself and the world. And it's been hard. It's been really, really hard. A lot of lessons I'm still learning. But this past year for me has been about slowing down, listening, surrendering to the Lord truthfully. Like, not just doing it performatively, but actually surrendering. And it's so interesting, like, the way that, it's so interesting, because the more I find myself surrendering to him, it's like the less I want to go to church, which is so weird. That's actually one of the topics that I had lined up, that I wanted to talk about, how I noticed, like, people don't really go to church. And I think it's important to go to church. And even though I've been going less, I'm still an advocate for church. I think it's important. And I know there's a lot of reasons why people don't feel like they should go to church. But I still am a believer that people should go to church, even though I know there's downsides, but there's upsides and downsides to everything. So maybe I still will do a video. Maybe I still will do a video on that. But yeah, I've been going to church less, and it feels better. And I think that's just the place that I'm in right now, because, oh my gosh, getting to church has been such a struggle. Lord, in Jesus' name. Like, the church that I'm a part of, I have not been to their orientation. And I have tried so hard to go to their orientation. Like, they do it once a month, month after month after month. It's just like every time that week of the month, I am going through something. And then at first I was like, it's spiritual warfare. Da, da, da. Girl, after the 3rd, 4th month, baby, this is not spiritual warfare. This is lack of discipline. And so then I started to shame myself about it. I'm like, girl, you're just not disciplined. This is whack. Like, you should have been attended this thing. And then once I got out of that state and place, that state of mind, and I was trying to find some compassion for myself, I was just like, what am I really missing at this orientation? Like, that I can't just experience at the church. You know, like, I can go to stuff still. It's not blocking me from anything. And that's what I had in my mind. Like, oh, I can't do anything until I go to this orientation. No, it's just helpful. And somebody explained it to me already. It was like, it's just helpful to go. It's really for people who like are just starting, who need that kind of introduction, but you don't have to go. So once I got into the compassionate state of mind towards myself, and I was like, girl, it's fine. Like, it's okay. You can still enjoying parts of the church. I just started allowing myself to do things, and it has been 10 times better. Now I can have a relationship with the church that works for me. Like, you don't force yourself into a relationship with a person. You don't force yourself into a relationship with a significant other or anything like that. So, I mean, I think it's kind of similar situation. Like, just let it and respect your level of comfort when it comes to church. So that's what I'm doing with myself. And it has been 10 times better. And I feel like that has been through my surrender, honestly. Because spiritual discipline is something I'm really good at. Like, I want to say maybe too good, if that can be a thing. That you can be too good. And maybe because there was something else. I used to read my Bible every day. I would read a chapter a day, which super easy. Like, a chapter a day. Chapters are so short. And that's what I was committed to. Like, I'm like, I could read a chapter every single day. If you read a chapter a day in the Bible, it's going to take you longer than a year to finish the whole Bible. So that was my goal. I didn't want to finish in a year, but I was like, whenever I finish, however long it takes me, 2 years, a year and a half, 3 years, I don't know how long it would take me to finish the Bible if I read a chapter a day. But I just was like, I want to read the Bible every day anyways, so however long it takes is fine. Girl, I got to Psalms, and I just started to notice, like, I'm getting anxious every single day. Like, and it would be bad. So, my thought was, let me increase the word. So I start reading in the morning, and then I start reading a chapter at night. And then it got worse. And I'm like, what? So then I was like, okay, let me just take a break from this. Like, I don't know what it is. Like me, I'm a person, like, I just go through my routine. And I will trial and error and see, okay, what's causing what. So I was like, let me just stop reading my Bible and see what happens. Like, I didn't think it was related at all, but I was like, let me just stop reading my Bible. Because like I said, one by one, I take things out of my routine and see how I feel without it. Like, I do that with supplements too. Side note. But yeah, if I stop taking my probiotics, do I really need it? Do I feel better? Do I feel worse? So that's like what I will do with my routine. Like, does this help? Is this actually helping me, basically? And that's how I can, like, that's how I can determine, like, okay, this is something that is like, need to keep this. Because, baby, if I take something out of my routine and then I fall off, like, that's something that maybe you should keep. But, if I notice, like, oh, nothing's really changed, then maybe this isn't something that I need to prioritize right now. Whatever. So I was like, let me just stop reading my Bible every day. I still read my Bible, like, how they will prescribe you something, take as needed. That's the prescription that I'm on right now with my Bible, with my word. But yeah, I stopped reading my Bible every day, and my anxiety went down, 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 down. So I was like, whoa, reading the word was making me anxious. Weird AF. Like, but that's just something I had to accept, like, I'm not gonna fight myself, my body. Like, those are the facts. My body does not lie. So, I had to readjust. I had to readjust my routine, readjust my schedule. And then when I stopped reading my Bible as much, my prayer life increased. And that is where I was struggling before, when I was reading my word every day, but I wasn't praying. I wasn't talking to God. And my relationship with God was not like as good as it is now. Oh, especially now. Because me and him, I can't even talk about that. But yes. So it's definitely gotten better. And I think that's what I need. That's what I need for myself. Like, there was a time, there was a season in my life where I did need to increase my discipline, my spiritual discipline with reading the word. But I'm out of that season now. And now it's really important for me to be leaning on him, depending on him, going to him with everything. And how do we do that? We pray. So I think he's trying to show me that he wants to be in my life, but he doesn't want me to be paralyzed by my spirituality. And I think that's something that I have struggled with, and I'm still struggling with in a lot of ways. Like, honestly, it's hard. It's hard for me. I honestly think I'm a little neurodivergent. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just take things, and I know I get it from somebody. Like, I know I inherited this for real. Like, I just take things at face value. I take people at their word. I listen to what is actually said. I read things and comprehend them as they're written, and I don't try to put no extra stuff onto it. Because first of all, how am I supposed to know? And second of all, like, why would I guess extra things when you could just write that? But of course, that makes too much sense.